What is up, guys? Powerbang here. We are finally able to get some Town Hall 11 versus 11 action. Had a few extra opportunities to swing at the big boys, so we're going to see that this episode, followed by a recap of WHF versus Spartan's Legacy that went down this last week. What's going on, everybody? Here we are with the result of WHF versus Spartan's Legacy. 115 to 108 was your final. Really solid effort from WHF. Super proud of the guys. We were able to pick up 35 3-stars in this one, which was great with a heavy midweek lineup. This was a random war, not arranged, and we did have the advantage. I believe we had 4 Town Hall 10s more than Spartan's Legacy. Now, our Town Hall 9s were shaky at best, if not just awful. But the upper end of the map really made up for it. We went 13 for 14 on Town Hall 11 hits, including 2 Town Hall 11 3-stars. The map, as you can see, cleared. All the Town Hall 10s got taken care of, and we even took care of 2 of the 11s. So 7 Town Hall 10s in this, or 7 Town Hall 11s in this one, and 17 Town Hall 10s. Spartan's Legacy had 7 Town Hall 11s and 13 Town Hall 10s. So let's go ahead, get into the Town Hall 11 action that I promised you. First off, this is Nick versus Wiro. Nick seems like every time he gets an opportunity to hit an 11, he's always holding those attacks, waiting, wishing, watching till the very end, trying to get in a shot at the 11s, and it usually doesn't work out because the war is close and we have to end up, going for that sure Town Hall 10 3-star, at least as close to sure as possible, far more so than an 11v11 triple, but he's going to go ahead and bring in a Suicide Hero entry on this 11 because we had the hits to be able to do it. Had already cleared the 10s. He's going to go ahead, pop that Queen ability, get an extra Wizard Tower and the Queen. So massive value here. Taking out, he's got an air defense as well as the Queen. So not too shabby at all. And then he's just bringing in more or less a spam Lalo coming in from a side. And that is kind of what you get, guys, when you go at a Town Hall 11 base. They're typically anti-2-star designs, and they leave themselves very vulnerable to this style of attack. The Loon pathing is pretty certain. No real surprises here. Everything just kind of goes through the base. He drops a freeze on one side, uses the Grand Warden ability for the other, and a heal spell going into the backside of this base. We've got 1 air defense left over. That's a big time problem right there. Watch how he takes care of this. He drops in a skeleton spell there, and it locks onto the air defense and starts taking it out. Now, even if the Loon didn't get a bomb drop off there, it's going to go down with the help of the Warden. So fantastic stuff by Nick here. And then only 1 defense left in the base. That's that Wizard Tower on the very bottom left of the map. We'll see that here in just a moment. We've got the minions doing cleanup around the top, and at this point, we know that it's a done deal here. So the Warden actually taking on the Wiz Tower 1v1, but Nick getting it done, getting that triple to cap off a beautiful victory for WHF. So we'll watch the cleanup here in this one. We also had Hilda playing on the her zombies account, and Hilda absolutely crushes a base here in just a moment. We'll take a look at that as well. Again, a Laloon attack, but this one with a little more surgical precision, I guess you could say. So we'll go down and check out Hergoth here, formerly of Golden Goblins. He's got the same style of boxy Town Hall 11 anti-2-star base, but he's got forced entry points basically with those external walls. So he's going to drop in the baby dragon up top, and that baby dragon's going to do some work, man. He sends in the heroes as well as some bowlers to clear out the side. Going to have to pop the king ability and in short order move on down the side of this base. Now the Queen, she is going to be taking out the king here. And in addition to the king, she's going to step up and boom, look at that. An Inferno Tower from all the way on the outside of the base with an external walk. Bowlers finish up taking out a couple of extra trash buildings down there. The Queen is now going through the wall. She's going to pop that ability, get a couple more shots in on the wall, duck in and take out an Expo as well. Won't quite get the sweeper, and it's not going to matter. Check out that thin little path of buildings there. Sends in the Lava Hounds just right down that narrow path to the air defense on the bottom there. Another Lava Hound to the second air defense, and the Hounds are going to get chewed up fairly quickly here. But look at how much damage is being done by the balloons, just taking out these buildings systematically here. Last Lava Hound still alive on the final air defense on the right there. There's one more air defense on the top here, but it looks like the clone spell being used to kind of overpower the core of this base. So many balloons left up right now, and the Warden standing in the middle of it all. Beautiful rage spell there is going to get those balloons kind of sweeping through the base in a wave, and then even has enough left over for some backside balloons coming in. Warden ability used to lead the balloons into the final Inferno Tower. It is going to go down, and now it's just a matter of taking out this Expo and the Wizard Tower. So the Expo is going to go down, and now we're on to the last Wizard Tower. The Lava Hound from the CC does explode. However, the pups that were up in the air, plenty to take that out. Zombies picking up the 11 versus 11 triple in this one. Hergoth's base going down. 2 attempts on 11s this war, 2 3-stars. So 100% hit rate for WHF on that. Didn't necessarily expect that. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the 10v10 action that went down this war as well. Aussietron starting in on Doom here. This was a fresh hit on this base. So very, very nice hit from Aussie. He's going to start off with the Suicide Queen, it looks like. Or not Suicide, he's going to bring in some healers late. But look at how he adjusts the pathing first to walk that Queen closer to the wall. She's going to take out the air defense, and the goal is to walk her around the corner and take out as many air defenses as she can. So first air defense is going to go down. Now the healers are in, so really nice job with that. Once she gets to that Dark Spell Factory, she's going to go around the corner, and that angle on the healers is super important. So the next building that's next up for this Queen is the air defense. She goes around the corner, and look at that, taking it out before any of the healers go down. Only half damage to the first one. 5 healers left alive right now on top of the Queen. So things looking pretty good. A great archer funnel on the whole left side of this base, guys. That is huge. It's going to help those dragons stay to the inner portion of the base. A baby dragon there to finish off that funnel, just because the archer tower that was outside of the walls could have picked off the archers. But just a beautiful funnel. Sends in a couple of balloons here. The balloons are actually going to take care of a whole lot of stuff. Getting the external, wow, I mean, look at them go. Another couple of buildings there, just tons and tons of value from those small group of balloons. The loons come in from behind the dragons, take them over, and they actually get the Inferno Tower as well. So, things looking pretty good. We have the Queen now locking onto her 3rd air defense now, guys, and she is pretty much assured to take out the rest of this base at this point. Luckily, though, we still have 4 dragons in the sky and a whole bunch of other troops to boot. So, Aussietron picking up the fresh hit over Doom. This one was really clutch. This kind of, I think, sealed the victory for us in this one. Beautiful attack. Loved it, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at another 3-star. I want to say this next one may have been by Miro. Let's go ahead and bounce down. I believe it's a couple more. Yeah, there we go. Miro Rezi. He's going to be bringing a Laloon attack on this base. And again, all the air defenses kind of towards the right side of the base. And he's got a very, slammed base into the right corner, trying to make things a little bit difficult here. But check this out. He sends in the king. This, I totally remember this now. We were in voice chat as this was going down. He starts out with the heroes. His goal was to break into the Archer Tower compartment where the Archer Tower is now being shot. He wanted to drop the wall breakers now, but unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, they were a little bit late and they targeted this junction instead. Now check this out. Opens up the wall under the Inferno Tower fire, and the Queen's gonna path in. Now, the goal was to go into the compartment she's standing in right now anyways to take out the Inferno, but she hits the ability and gets the extra air defense as well. So it ends up, at this point, I already know this is a 3-star, because I've heard the plan. I see, how it's been executed so far. He got an air defense, an Inferno Tower, and the top half of the base with suicide heroes. Unbelievable job on the entry, and then check out the balloons coming in behind the Lava Hounds. Rage spell down for all of the Wiz Towers and Teslas. We got double Skelly spell down on the Queen. She is going to go down very quickly, and there is a clone spell at Town Hall 10, guys. Town Hall 10 clone spell. I don't know if you guys realize how rare that actually is, or at least rare that it's used effectively anyways. But then the balloons coming in from the right side, targeting directly all of the air targeting stuff, guys. Just is a beautiful attack by Miro Resi here. Miro, Aussie, beautiful jobs on your attacks, man. Just impressive stuff. So we're going to fast forward here through the rest of this one as the only couple of buildings left are mortars. So into the cleanup we go. We've got pups onto the king. And that is pretty much it. We got cleanup all around this base. It's not really that close on time, but Miro, just great job. He's on fire lately, guys. On fire, getting these sweet-ass Town Hall 10 V10 triples. So that's going to do it for the Town Hall 10 action. Now, let's move into the 9s for this war. I think we got a couple to show you in this one. I can't remember how many I recorded. I've been sitting on this footage now for a while. We had to get the update stuff in. That's right, we had the replays wiped during this war, so it was a little bit interesting as far as trying to grab the 9s because they obviously attack earlier in the war. Luckily, we had some really good stuff at the top end, and plenty of stuff to show still. So JL coming in from the right. He brings a baby dragon and a wizard behind. That's one trick I see a lot of guys doing right now is bringing the baby dragon and the wizard. A lot of extra firepower there. The baby dragon can tank for quite a while, especially against only 1-point defense. And the wizard doesn't take away the baby dragon's rage like it would happen if you sent in a balloon to support or maybe some minions or something like that. That ground troop has great synergy with the baby dragon. So you guys might try that in some of your raids. JL, though, coming in with the bowlers now from the right. Wizards lock onto this Tesla. Will they get it? Yes, at the last second. Very nice work on that. Here comes the CC incoming. Poison spell down. Double poison just in case the baby dragon and witch try to get away. But they're not going to get away, guys. So over the wall we go. First jump spell down. Second jump spell down. Rage spell for the kill squad. Bowlers and heroes, guys. Just crushing the interior of this base. The queen is now down. And the heroes are just running amok in here. So direct targeted from the right side of this base. Balloons coming in. He finds a troll Tesla in the corner. He's going to get that with the loon and crash there. Very nice work. And then he's got no golems in this one, guys. He's bringing, or no lava hounds, rather. He's just bringing in like an old Holowiwi, basically. But, no witches and none of that stuff. But basically, you get the idea. Get in, gut the core, take the balloons in from the backside, and he does just that. So he's got the bottom side balloons now converging with the top side balloons, and that's great because the wizard tower can't target them all. It goes down. We are into the cleanup. JL with a sensational raid here. Really, really liked it. This base got wrecked, man. That entry was huge with the double jump spell, great funnel, and JL taking out Pauly D, getting that 3-star for the good guys. Next up, we have a little swag going down. Enigmatic is going to take on Combo from Spartan's Legacy here, and he's bringing in a single balloon here to get that drop on the mortar. And check this out. He gets 2 skeleton traps lured. And the baby dragon here is going to switch targets, take out both skelly traps. He got a seeking air mine and an air bomb triggered. So really nice. Then the baby dragon skirts away from that Tesla just before it gets taken out, then goes back for revenge. So really impressive baby dragon here doing a whole lot of work to start off this raid. We've got a golem tanking, and then look at this jump spell. Beautiful. All the way over to the left here. And this reminds me of a higher level, like Town Hall 11 style raid, where you kind of funnel from one side and sweep to the other because there's nowhere else to go. And with the timing on the jump spell, that was just perfect. So now the heroes and the bowlers and the golems and all that, they're heading into the base at this point, and now we're locked onto the lava hound. So, it's going to be a little sketchy here for a moment while the queen takes care of that, but it's okay. Check out the bowler there dropping rocks on the wizard tower. He's going to get the skip damage to take out the sweeper as well as the wizard tower. Gets the air defense as well. We've got an MVP bowler going on right now, guys. The queen somehow gets landlocked there because she is just dumb. So, my queen's dumb as well. I'm not going to get too far off on a tangent with that, but my queen took a walk today. I wanted her to go that way. She went that way, and yeah, we're not friends anymore. So, In the queen goes, beating on walls like she's wont to do. And now we've got the last two lava hounds coming into the final air defense, and just a whole lot of tanking being done there. Haste spell kind of gets everything along, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of need for a lot of extra spells. Still has tanking involved, and only 4 more buildings that target air. I guess there's 6 now with those Teslas. But in we go. We've got the queen taking out the archer tower down there, and then Splash Bomb there, unfortunately hitting that pack of balloons, but he's got a heal spell, guys. He's got a heal spell, so he's going to go ahead, drop the heal in the last little section of this base. You know, really, really nice raid here. Sweeper's going to go ahead, back those balloons off, and they are now going to go spread into the final defenses here. Take that out, and we've got 1 balloon still left in the bag. He's going to drop that somewhere else to get that cleanup started. Enigmatic, though, just a beautiful raid. The Town Hall 9s in this one, there was not a lot to pick from, guys. They really had an off war. I think a big reason for that was 10 of our best were off in a 10v10, or excuse me, yeah, 10v10 Town Hall 9 tournament. So wasn't quite our normal war, and I'm sure Spartan's Legacy could say the same. We hope to meet you guys again on an even playing field, obviously, maybe in the CWL this season, and maybe in the playoffs. We can do this for real once again. But for this midweek random, with WHF having the advantage, we did pick up the victory, 115 to 108. Great war to Spartan's Legacy. You guys are fun to play against, as always. Top-class competition, and we wish you guys best of luck in the CWL this upcoming season. So, that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you like the attacks, please let me know in the comments. I thought these were especially good in this episode, but that's going to do it for this evening. This is Powerbang, signing out till next time, guys. Take care.